In today's video, I'm going to go and show you guys the best Spongebob tower defense tier list that is going to be ranking every single unit in the game, all the way from the best unit in the game to the worst unit. But before I go in and do that, would you guys like yourself a chance to win a free mythic unit? All you need to do is drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment your Roblox username down below. I pick a one lucky winner each video. Anyway, let's get on with the tier list. Okay, so with the tier list up on screen right now, we have S tier. These are the best of the best. We have A tier, which are the units that are good, really good units actually, if I'm being honest, but they aren't quite the best of the best. Then we have B tier, which is just for units that are just good. C tier, which is for basically the mid units. And D tier are for the absolutely, completely and utterly terrible units in the game, and you should not use these units no matter what. Also, just to avoid confusion, for the S tier, A tier, I'm going to be trying to make sure everything is ranked correctly. At least I'll do my best. There may be some bits you may want to change around there, but the S tier will definitely have the best ones in, and the A tier will also have really good units in as well. But for the C and D tier especially, I'm just going to be throwing in units in there. These ones are going to be trash units, and they're just going to be chucked in there in no particular order. To be honest, I probably haven't used any of them enough. And now this is actually quite a hard tier list to go ahead and make. And this is purely because of the brand new update to the game, which pretty much made every single the meta completely changed. Basically, rare units had a massive nerf. Pretty much every unit had a nerf that wasn't really already a secret unit. So a lot of units have been nerfed this update. So if I do anything wrong and I do miss a nerf or something, please tell me down below. Or to disagree with the tier list, tell me down below. I'm more up for any of you guys critiques or whatever. Anyway though, enough of me waffling. Let's actually on with this tier list. And we have the brand new Seabay unit. It's the very first unit in this tier list. Okie dokie. Well, that is going to straight away go in S tier. It has an insane DPS on it. Like by insane, I actually mean its DPS is crazy. I think I've actually went ahead and used the unit in the game as well, so let me quickly go ahead and check if we I think it's still got insane DPS. Pretty sure it'll be in the units index, and then we're just going to type in C, and then yeah, there it is, Seabed. Look at that, 7,000 DPS. You get some good enchants on it. I've seen this easily go over 10,000, which I'm just going to tell you right now, that is a crazy high DPS. So without a shadow of a doubt, that is the easiest unit to go ahead and get S tier there. We then have the C, I believe it's the C Rhino, which is another really good unit. We actually have the introduction of a lot of good units this update. So I am also going to go ahead and throw it in A tier. So we start off with a secret and I believe a mythic unit already in this video, which, hey, that's a lot there. I'll show you guys the both at the top right now. So tier list is currently looking. Then we have, I believe it's the Band Geek Mist Crabs, and actually a lot of these Band Geek units weren't as bad as some of the older versions, some of the old rare units. To be fair, a lot of the older units used to be good, but like I said, a lot received nerfs. So for now, he's going to go in C tier. We've got then the Band, actually we'll leave it at B tier for now. We've then got the Band Geek Mrs. Puffs, which will also leave in B tier. We have the Band Geek Spongebob, which we're going to put in C tier. These units are basically nothing too crazy. They are decent units to go and use. If you give them 5-star, shiny, mythic, wumbo, jumbo, all that type of stuff. Any unit can become crazy, but for the whole sake of this video, we're going to be talking about base stats, no traits, just the base unit. Don't get me wrong, of course I know you can make secret units 10 times better with certain things, and yada yada yada. But we're going to leave them space units. So we're going to be seeing roughly the stuff, their base stats, how well I think they perform, and like I said, I made mistakes. Then to prove all the other Bang Geek units, include Bang Geek Pearl, Bang Geek Plankton, Bang Geek Squidward, and Bang Geek Patrick. I'm going to leave them all in C tier for now because they aren't terrible units. And to be fair, we actually may need to be a little bit harsher on that there, because some of these Bang Geek units aren't as good as the other ones, because the Bang Geek event, fortunately, is still in the game. I'm going to say I actually have nearly got every single one of them. So if I go in my inventory, I'm actually making half of them inventory right now. If I do Band Geek, okay, we see the stats right now. They do vary quite a bit. So that's about like, and again, these are base stats. They are quite a bit all over the place. The stats are, you see the Spongebob has a much higher DPS, but as with single targets, and then they can get better with some of them. So I think it's probably a slightly bit unfair to rate them all as if they are the exact same like units there. But for now, leave them like that. Maybe we'll drop Squidward down one and also Patrick down one as well. Actually, no, I think they're all pretty good units, at least in that regard. Then we have currently the only secret unit in the game. And now this unit is nowhere, like, it's not a crazy unit, but it's just not, it's not amazing either. I'm leaving B tier. To be fair, I actually kind of want to push these up, but I know we've got some really cool units, and especially the next one, which is Spongehenge. Now, Spongebob, crazy unit. Honestly, I still think Spongebob is the best unit in the game, purely because of its insane AoE. So we are going to go ahead and put it up in S tier, just there. We then have Cyberplankton, which is a cool unit, and honestly, I don't think I've tested out the Sea Rhino enough to really know which way to put them. But I do believe the brand new Secret is quite a bit better, so we're going to leave the tier list like this for now. We've done a lot of S tier units, we've done no D tier units yet. We then have Spongebob, but not Spongebob. We have the Quickster, and the Quickster, I love the unit. I know some people don't, but in my eyes, it's just a free-to-play Spongebob. It's a unit you can actually get. Well, it's relatively hard to get. It's a pretty good unit to have. Then we have Gary. Wow, that's all the good ones. And we're going to go ahead and throw Gary here in the tier list. Secret Gary, this is. I can't remember. Extreme Gary, I believe the name of it is. We're going to go throw it in S tier just there. Now, this is really hard because S tier is full of good units. Cyberplankton is actually kind of becoming, like, outdated, I feel like, in meta, at least in the current era of the game. Then we have the Cave Spongebob. We're going to put him in low A tier there. We have a Fish, which we're going to throw. I really haven't tested out the band units enough, and I don't want to be too cool with them. So I'm going to go ahead and put Fish ahead, realistic, at least, I don't know where to put him. You know, we're going to put him and B tier. I'm going to put him in B tier. I'm going to put him with these guys. I'm really not sure about how well this works out. Maybe do something like that. I think it's looking slightly better. Smitty behind him there. And I may move some of these up. We then have this guy, which is actually terrible. I think he's worse than the secret unit. So not secret unit. It's called it's the limited unit. I've been calling it a secret the whole time. Only the limited unit in the game. If you already corrected me in the comments, well now I've corrected you. So this is a double wumbo jumbo wumbo stuff. Anyway, Mermaid Man. I really don't like it again. So I'm gonna put it there. And I honestly feel like let's buff these guys up. Let's buff these guys up because it's cruel to put them too low. GG's gotta go up there, probably there. I'm gonna put GG. Mermaid Man is also gonna go ahead and be thrown in B tier. Manero we're gonna put there. We then have the Sandy, which it's a really good unit, especially if you can't get Cyberplankton. I don't think it's quite S tier anymore though, just because of how the game works nowadays. So I'm gonna throw in an A tier because it is nice you can place down multiple of them, but just those traits can make up for that. We then have one of the other newest Spongebob units, which we're gonna throw. He's definitely better than Larry. But is he good enough to go in here? Okay, I want to put maybe the start at B tier. We then, I believe this is the Tango Cameron, which you go ahead and get from completing the challenges, which isn't honestly terrible, so I'm putting in a B tier there. We then have Captain Magma, really nice unit. I'm going to put it in... Hey, we're going to put it there. We're going to leave it, we're going to leave him there. We're going to leave him there, right there, in S tier. We have Snow Mollusk, which again is a nice unit to get. We're going to put him in B tier, and actually, debatably, they could be better than this. So, I mean, maybe a weird way to have it. But I think, like, these guys probably go somewhere like here in terms of stats. We then have Enormous Crabs, which we're going to just throw into this legendary one. C tier. C tier, and I'm not really sure about all of these ones, so I don't really use legendaries much, so I'm putting them in C and D tiers, and I may go ahead and miss this tier list as we go on the videos, so yeah, we'll try and reasons for a lot of them. Flying Dutchman, I actually really like it as a starter unit, so I'm in C tier if you don't know anything. Handsome Squidward, I don't think it's S tier, but I think it's really cheap, really easy to get, and honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and throw him, we're gonna throw him there. Yeah, we'll put him there. It's a really good starter unit to go and get. It's just so cheap. Yes, also a good unit. We'll throw you there. Doodle Bob there. Dirty Bubble there. This one there. We'll put him. Yeah, there may not be too high. No, I think that's a good spot there. You there. You all the way up in here. And like I said, these Storm are done. Honestly, Wasteland used to be really good. I don't think it's quite even going to catch up with these guys anymore. Just the massive nerfs it had. I've played actually a lot of these new ones off, as of the recent nerfs. William, we'll put him like somewhere there maybe. And then you could go there, you could go there. There, Baby Brew, we're going to put you with D tier. Old Man, I just like Old Man, it's just a fun unit to use. Tango there, and okay, I think most of these are actually relatively easy now. I don't really need to give reasons for all of them. Because some of them are fairly self-explanatory. If we do something like this, and again, C tier and D tier, I may mix them up in a bit. Krusty Krab thing is a really good unit to have, and I do think it's definitely became more meta as times went on, so I'm put like there as far as things go. So I may even put it like higher up on this tier list, just because it has definitely became more meta, at least in my opinion. but especially don't need it on a team. And a lot of these guys can end up going here, and I think this is pretty much how the tier list is going to end up looking. And did I add this one in twice? I think I added it in twice. Okay, well, pretend we were down here once. Now, this is basically what I'm going to submit as the final tier list. And just double check there's nothing else messed up. Yeah, I think this is basically my conclusion at the end. So feel free to tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you like it, if you completely and utterly hate it, tell me. I'm not trying to say I'm perfect with this, it's just from my experience. To be honest, I will admit I haven't probably used some of the like lower rarity units as much as other people, and I haven't played a ton since the most recent update with all the units. So I definitely used some units, such as the ones higher at the top have been used, and some of the like A tier ones, but I haven't went ahead and used all the rare ones after all their like buffs and everything. So it's quite hard to work out. And like I said, if the shiny one, those 5 stars, you know, all them, they're gonna still be good units. They're not bad. I know they have been nerfed, but hey, either way, this is my tier list. Tell me some tips down below. Do this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next one. Bye.